Hey everybody, this is Amanda Cooper and I'm here, yes, ladies, with the wonderful, talented actor and model, Mr. Kofi Siriboe. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us here at V103.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Can you say that again?
Don't play with me. Stop. Nah, thank you for having me, for real.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to be here now. Today, you are speaking at the 5th Annual Greater Way of Atlanta AAP Luncheon, Leadership Luncheon.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a lot of people. It's the most people I ever spoke to at once.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So, you'll be turning 26 very shortly.
On Monday.
On Monday in 2 days,
Shout
right?
out to all the Pisces, you know what I'm saying?
And well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So how important was it for you to be here today to talk about leadership, specifically to young people and community leaders?
I mean, super important. I knew it was like a no-brainer. Like, this is what I want to be doing more of, you know, especially as I turn 26 and 28 and 35 and everything after that. Like, I want to be on my leadership tip, and I think it's important to touch the community, like, and actually, like, you know, show up, you know, be there in the physical. So I'm excited to be here.
When we talk about leadership, when we talk about leadership principles and good work ethic, I got to bring up your mom.
Absolutely.
Your mom, I was reading online about how hard she worked to ensure that all three of her sons had exceptional careers in acting.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I learned my work ethic from. You know, she's an African woman. She worked really hard to create a space for herself in the world in general, despite everything she's been through. And I mean, that's my biggest inspiration. So like, I can't do anything less, you know.
So what are you going to say today to these young people?
I mean, there's really no elevator pitch. You know, I'm just here to connect and talk, and I feel like, you know, there's questions people want to ask me, and I'm going to be as candid as possible, as transparent as possible, but I'm just here to share, you know, and also receive and learn. You know, I feel like there's a lot that I could learn from a lot of these kids, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they can learn a lot from you as well. You've been acting since you were 9, and now at where you're at in life, you are a millennial. And I think when it comes to leadership, you are millennial, Kofi, yes. And I think just your journey along the way, how hard that you've worked and how important leadership, as well as you said, a strong work ethic has been in your life. How impactful is it for more people to take the time out like you're doing today to give back and to encourage people to get more involved in the community?
I think it's mandatory. I just remember being young and seeing those people pop up in my life, whether it was at church, whether it was at school, whether it was at basketball practice. It's just those figures of people who just stood up and said, I'm going to be a leader in this space. And we need way more of that, way more of it.
I agree with you. Now, coming from a family where both your mother and your father are from Ghana.
Yeah, and they still together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Young said Black love matters, right?
Love matters.
And they come from a rich heritage. You know, here in Atlanta, we have a very large international population.
I've heard about that, yeah. They got some fire African restaurants, too. Was it Ike's Kitchen?
Yeah.
Ike's is fire.
You know, we just had
Shout out Ike's. Y'all go get my Ghanaian brother, you know what I'm saying? Put some money in his pocket.
We just interviewed the co-owners of Ike's, as well as the Queen Mother who helps out there, and the food is amazing. It came by the station.
Absolutely.
And Queen Mother said that there are more than 20,000 people from Ghana here.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I learned recently that they have a huge community. Like, growing up in LA, that's one of the, I guess, cons of the city is like you don't really have that huge African community. Everybody's kind of spread out. So that's something I was jealous of from like the homies in New York. Like the Bronx is another, I think, place in the U.S. which has I think one of the largest population of Ghanaians and etc. So I miss that. I wish we had a little more in LA, but that's what's up. It's beautiful.
You can always come back to Atlanta. We have an international world here. V103 has an international radio station, HD3, 24 hours a day, nothing.
You said international what?
Radio station.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
Well, we play all international music.
Really?
So while you're here,
Afrobeats?
Yes, we had a huge launch party yesterday at the Atlanta Buckhead Theater featuring Rotumi.
Okay, yeah.
Who else? Who else? Some of the other people
I had some burner. Y'all need some burner boys. Some
yes,
coffee.
we had everything. It was a host of different people. So you got to come and check it out.
Absolutely.
Now, when we talk about some of the things that you have coming up, everybody knows you from Queen Sugar,
of course.
as well as Girls Trip. But you've also been in a lot of other different movies, Long Shots, which I was surprised too. But you know, what was more shocking that your little brother was the little bitty boy on.
And I Can Do Bad.
And I Can Do Bad all by myself.
No more. He about to be 21. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Quay.
Which is Tyler Perry.
Absolutely.
Have you been by the studio?
He shot that.
Have you been by the studio?
Not the new studio.
Okay.
I gotta make that trip. I hear it's amazing. Like I gotta make that trip.
So what do you have that you're working on now?
Queen Sugar. We start season 5 on my birthday, March 2nd. Really Love is a film I did recently that it's in South by Southwest, and hopefully it'll get to the people very soon. It's a love story. I play a painter and whatnot, but it's a lot. It's a dope film. It's with Macro. Shout out Macro. And there's some things that I really, really want to tell you about, but I can't because it's just a little premature. But there's some projects.
You know, we really, really want to know.
I know, and I'm gonna tell y'all soon. But like, it's something to look out for. I'll say it might not even be, it might not be film TV. It might be something different.
Well, we're hoping it's music so we can play it on our international radio station.
That'll be a vibe.
That'll be a vibe. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and it's a pleasure. And we look forward to hearing what you have to say to these young people and community leaders here.
Stay in school. No,
Stay in school.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.